been thinking about. Hey guys, it's Izzy and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd do a video that's hopefully really informative to you guys out there who would like to be a YouTuber. Now I feel like we're in the day where everybody wants to be a YouTuber. A lot of people I hear talking about like wanting to be a YouTuber and everything really think that you have to start off way complicated with loads of equipment and loads of things like that. So I just thought I'd let you know how I started off and give you a few tips and tricks if you would like to start off doing YouTube yourself. As yeah, I think it's really fun, interesting thing to do on the side. Make yourself a little bit of money and do something you enjoy. And yeah, so I've got 10 things that you should probably know if you want to become a YouTuber. Obviously there's probably way more and different people have different opinions, but these are mine, so yeah. So the first one is that you don't need lots of technology. I started my YouTube channel off just filming it on my phone. I think I started on an iPhone 6, then went to an iPhone X, and I only swapped to using a camera when I probably had about 100 and something thousand subscribers. So the main bulk of my subscribers I actually gained whilst just using my mobile phone. So yeah, you really don't need anything expensive or anything that you don't already have. So yeah, my phone worked fine. As for editing software, I just use iMovie. I still use iMovie to this day. And I also didn't get a ring light for quite a while. I think lighting is more important than the quality of the filming. Obviously make sure it's pretty good for quality. But yeah, I just used to use my window, which is here. Natural lighting is always best. I always still try and film in natural lighting. However, now I do have my massive ring light, which obviously helps, but you don't need it. So start off, phone, iMovie, which you can get on any Apple device for free, and natural lighting are the top 3. So the next one is consistency. Now I post once a week. I post every Saturday at 5 PM, and I think it's quite important when trying to grow an audience that your audience know when the videos are going to go live. So yeah, it means you don't really have to promote it as much because people are expecting it. Obviously still promote it, but that's a whole different point in itself. But if you have a group of people that are following you and they know when your video is going to go out live, they can expect it. And I think just posting more consistently just means I'm here week after week, which is going to make people want to subscribe to you if they're not already, and it's just going to give you more exposure because your content's more regular. I think once a week's fine. Obviously if you want to post more than once a week, totally fine. But yeah, make it something that you can stick to, otherwise you're just all over the place. The next one is having a USP. And if you don't know what USP is, this is like business terminology. It is a unique selling point. Now there's got to be something about you and your YouTube channel that is different to all the other YouTube channels out there, especially as pretty much everyone these days has a YouTube channel. There's so many different YouTubers people can follow, and you need to have something that sets you apart from everyone else. Me, I'm quite lucky in the fact that mine is my disability. There are not too many disabled YouTubers, and then of that it's like the things that I am interested in as well. But I think the more USPs you have, the better. Obviously if you're saying it's something like super specific, then you're going to be targeting such a niche market of people, so you still want something that's quite mass market. However, obviously you want something that you can get an audience to relate to, and yeah, that really just sets you apart from the rest of the creators out there. This one is planning. Now there is no way you can just sit down in front of a camera and talk for anywhere between 8 to like 16 minutes to make a YouTube video, and that content is going to be something really interesting. I plan my content weekly. I know what I'm going to be filming weeks and weeks from now. I have it planned all down in a list of video ideas I like to do, and then them all in the order of when is going out when. And yeah, I think planning is really interesting. I don't make sure I stick exactly to the plan. I switch things around. I see what I want to do that day. However, having a plan just makes you way more organised. It's going to help you be able to post consistently and yeah, it's just going to help make your content better. And like I say, you really can't sit down in front of a camera, talk for 10 minutes and make a quality video. You really can't. It just doesn't really work. So yeah, planning is really key. I wouldn't really make a script for any of my videos. I don't think I've ever made a scripted video, purely because I find my personality comes across best when I just chat. But I still make sure, like in today's video, I've got 10 points written down. Then I'll let myself go off about all the different points and explain them. However, I've got the 10 points to stick to, otherwise I'm just going to ramble like I'm doing now. Moving on. Next one is do content that you like. Now, I see so many people that try and fit in and do content that is trending or content that is popular, and although that is good to a certain extent, how the hell are you going to keep up making content that you don't really like because you think it's going to be popular? People like having someone to watch that's genuine, and if you're making content that you don't like and you're just doing it for the followers, people are going to realise that that's not being genuine. You need to realise, if you're going to create YouTube videos, what as an audience member you'd want to watch. So from your favourite YouTubers, what do you want to watch? I know that sometimes you kind of want to fit in and watch people make videos that people want. However, sometimes you do have to just make videos that you like, as at the end of the day, like most people do this because they enjoy it. I do YouTube because I enjoy it, and otherwise you kind of come across as grabbing money. Kind of dodgy. Okay, so the next one is having an interesting thumbnail. Now, the thumbnail is the first thing that anybody sees when they go to watch your video, the title and the thumbnail. Now, if you are going to make a video on, I can't even think, making cupcakes, making a title that is just a picture of the cupcakes, or making the title actually be making cupcakes, it's boring. You need to make a thumbnail that's like, and I know it sounds like clickbait, but it's not really. It's just making the title, word it in a way that makes it sound more exciting. So I would say like attempting to make cupcakes rather than making cupcakes. Obviously that's a really stupid example, but I just think you have to think like, will someone actually click on this thumbnail to watch this video? If they will, it's a good thumbnail. If you think probably not, then it's a bad thumbnail. And same with the title. Don't fully clickbait. I would never do that. Just because I think people get really like annoyed if someone's clickbaited, and you don't want to turn your audience away. You want to entice them in. So you want to make it believable enough that they watch the video and sort of think, oh yeah, that was quite truthful. However, do not just straight up lie. Like, nobody likes that. This one is promote on social medias. I always post my video when it goes live on a Saturday on my Instagram with a swipe up link, so my audience from my Instagram can go across and watch my YouTube video. I just think it's important that people kind of recognise the video's gone up, link two of your profiles together, switch your followers over, and just like that basically. The next one is collabs. Now, if you know me, I don't really do collabs, and this is one of the areas of my channel that I'd love to improve. This is basically just because of my age and whereabouts I live and school and everything. I never get a chance to collaborate with other YouTubers. However, I do spice it up occasionally on my channel and add like my brothers or some of my friends in on a video, and even that is good enough for a collab. Just something that makes a video more interesting, adds a little bit different, something different to your channel. Obviously, doing a collab with another YouTuber is really going to help because you're going to exchange followers or subscribers, so that is really interesting and works really well. Next one is reach out to brands. Now, I feel like everyone finds this a little bit awkward. I started getting brand deals when I started getting probably about 100,000, maybe a little bit less. So, brand deals are a thing. This is where a brand pays you to promote their product. However, they can also just send you the product and in exchange for promotion. Now, things like this are really easy, especially if you're doing makeup, because it actually provides you with more supplies for you to be able to film a video with, because obviously makeup's expensive. The more makeup you can get, the more differentiated videos you can do. So it is a good thing. However, please be careful reaching out to brands. Some people do it in like such an aggressive way, and you don't want to get called out for it. So just be polite, be nice, and don't be too unrealistic. Like Morphe or someone massive is not going to give you with 1,000 subscribers like all of their products ever. And then the final one is having a nice background. Now I always don't have a nice background because my room's always a mess. However, this is a good example of a pretty decent background. Having loads of clutter in your background can be very distracting as a viewer to watch, so I just have my bed frame, this is my curtain, and then this is my wall. Quite minimalistic. I just find when my backgrounds are too clustered, it's just all a bit crazy. And yeah, I find the most minimal backgrounds are the ones where I'm just watching the video more, you know? I'm not like looking at all the things in your background, like, oh, what food have you got out? Like, no. I'm just paying attention to the YouTuber. Anyway, I hope this did help you. I have had a few comments in the past of people wanting to start a YouTube channel, not really knowing how to. So I really just wanted to be informative and help you because I was lost when I went to start, and I did this googling to find out what I needed and what I wanted, and I'm really grateful that I found out that, you know, you don't need loads of equipment, and it's just simple things like the other things I've mentioned in this list that actually can help you grow the same audience without it being expensive. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, then definitely make sure to like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye!